And we just got done watching, or pretty much watching. I mean, I haven't been really, it's not really playing much. Like, it's not like an actual game. Seems like it's more like a storybook type of game. But what have you thought about the first half of the story?
I mean, I like it. I like a good storybook for
Yeah.
a game. It's nice. It's relaxing, you know. So it's not like what we normally do, like full on hardcore assault games, you know.
Yeah, horror games. I mean, it's really relaxing. It's not like, it's not intense.
It's nice.
I mean, as you can tell right now, beautiful scenery.
There's a red light beeping
I
at me.
think that's where we're having to go, but I'm not sure. I gotta do a thing real quick. I want to delete this.
Nico's returned to the bedroom.
Awesome. Hey, pup, pup.
Hey, puppy.
Hey, pup, pup.
Hey, pup, 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 pup.
Thank you for the kisses.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Alright. Oh, yeah. Oh, look how it's doing this already. Alright. Let's start. Maybe I'm most likely thinking it's... Oh no, we don't go.
Ooh.
Is there a path?
Yeah.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Why are you not supposed to be writing what?
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Why are you wanting to die?
Well, they said family first, so.
But I thought you should know about your family.
My family. Hmm.
And the history you're a part of.
Ooh. Beautiful moon right there.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Yeah, not really.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Good. Because I went this way for nothing. There's nothing over here.
Nice little beach house. Nap in the lawn chair.
Pretty awesome to me.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
So welcome guys, welcome back to Edith Finch. This is part B. If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe if you want to see something cool like this again. I don't got many more series.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting a house?
I don't know. Creepy people?
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh, great. Christopher, Shadow.
3 of the gerbils are mine. 2 had been my fault.
Your fault? What'd you do? Oliver. Oh wait, there's pictures on here. So Christopher is a fish. Shadow is a cat.
Shatsy looks like a dog because it's badass. And then
Derpy and Derpy Jr. Got Lucy, Daisy, Charlie, Tucker, Coco, Zoe, Burpy, Burpy, Chirpy, Derpy, Derpy Jr.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh!
I feel bad for them all. This game is so...
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Thanks, Grandma.
Thanks! Ooh, Molly Finch. Born December 11th. She was only 10. And she died 2 days before my technical birthday. Calvin Finch. Oh, wait a second. That's 10 years. This dude lasted 11 years. Oh wait, Calvin Finch. He was the astronaut kid. Stephen Finch. 15 to 64.
So like 50 to 49.
Yeah.
50 to 49.
He was the carpenter. Ooh, Edie Finch. She was the librarian.
Oh my gosh, she's old.
Wow.
Was old. She lived a long time. I can't even do that math.
107 years.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Jeez.
Start reading books, kids. Apparently you live till you're 107. 2005. Wow. Barbara Finch. Movie star. 24 years. Died on the same day as she was born. That's
I'm sure
intense.
Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
What exactly is this so-called thing? Guess we're about to find out.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
It's the old house.
Oh yeah, the one that stung.
I'm so confused about that. Like, why did it sing? What, now we just fly? Or what do we do now?
No.
Be like Christopher?
Global warming.
No secrets on this side of the house. No, there must have been Odin right there.
Yeah.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Gregory, Sam, and Gus.
How old are they?
Let's see, 76 to 77.
Wow.
Wow, only a year. 33.
27.
Yep. No, that would be less than that because 69 to 82. Yeah.
Teenager.
Funny. Milton, there's no date of death.
Can't read it.
92 though.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Lewis.
Sanjay.
And then Milton.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Cool.
That's why they don't have a date of death, because there is no body. 2002.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along.
Welcome guys, welcome to
For me to come
stream.
back someday.
If you're new, please
And find
subscribe. That'll be
everything out for
great.
myself.
If you're new, if you guys want to see more of this type of stuff, let me know in the comments below.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
She's pregnant.
I was right. It won't let me anyways.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
So I was right. That's why I couldn't see my belly. Or see my toes.
They were both pretty intense.
Pretty intense hunters. It looks like he was like a veteran almost.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
Golden
Okay,
Finch
got it.
National Park.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
Aw. You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
See some scary monster staring at us.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I
Hey! I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
No.
Yes.
Zach, no.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
God, it's so hard to focus.
Found an old logging trail.
Pull
With deer everywhere.
Oh. There we go.
I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map. You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
Sorry.
Let's see. Maybe. Or was it? Could have been.
Red bean soup. Num num. I don't know what I'm going to be looking at. Oh yeah, totally. Figure it out yet? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Take pictures. Take that picture. Everything. Right?
Dad!
Good eyes, Don.
Picture.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of it.
Yeah! Oh,
Dad,
alright.
I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. If you want to survive, you need to be strong. Great shot, Don!
Whoa! Very graphic picture there.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, this is so hard to control.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh!
jeez.
Well, there goes Dad. Poor Sam. Knocked off
Of all
the
these
cliff.
stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Dang. Ouch. Dad, I think it's still twitching. No, it's fine. And then smack right
Sam
off
spent
the...
his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
So he's always about them pictures, but he never wanted to take them. That's...
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
I'm seeing nothing in here except the little door over here.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
We do beep boop and get in.
Oh, that's crazy.
What are you doing, lady? Let's go in. Hey. Is he sick or something? Great.
Maybe
Need to learn.
falling in your thing. The game made us.
Poor baby. Let's read the divorce contract.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
I swear this kid is hype.
Oh boy, that's hilarious.
Over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, son.
Yes, it's a mechanical frog.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Whee!
You'll see.
Oh my,
I wonder what
whoa.
Wow.
Oh, some little mini game. Ooh, double kill.
2 for 1.
Backflips for days.
Oh, yeah.
reminded me so much of Kevin,
Oh,
Oh my god.
lost in his imagination.
What is going on?
this is so weird.
What?
Yes. Yes.
I know how silly it sounds.
Game.
Being too happy.
Oh my god.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Too bad he's gonna. Yeah.
Oh no.
I wish you could have told us.
Oh
not the world he saw.
Well, drowning on high on drugs.
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory.
Okay then.
Whee!
He is not
About everything.
Ooh.
Hey, there's my toy. There's my
I
favorite
know what happened
toy.
wasn't your fault.
You see? Yeah, I do see now. Oh my god.
I'm sure he's happy. He'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Excuse me, controller?
The controller made noise.
The controller just made a frog sound. So that's why he only lasted a year. He was just a baby.
Bye.
And he just wanted to go for a swim.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry in yet.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Oh, so he had major depression. Right? Is that what that means?
Yeah, I think so.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met me, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. Make them cry.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
Destroy the wedding.
yeah, I guess so. No. No. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here's for the big one. Wake up, everybody. I don't know what to do now. Boing. Boing. No?
You are supposed to destroy the wedding. He said he doesn't like the wedding.
Oh, I'd do that though. Oh.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger. Wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Keep my phone. He's gonna be in trouble.
Rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Wee.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry
Probably
wind.
guessed our
But
dad.
all my father said to this was, make the music
He was
louder.
Benjamin Franklin. Ooh. What's that?
wish that I could truly say I thought about you.
Hey, it's a squid.
Out there on the beach alone. Just you, the wind, sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Great.
Yikes.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy,
Oh, yes,
they were
that
going
was
to name me
sweet, real
Gus.
Or the electrician haircut. I would like to have the specialty of the electrician haircut, please.
Where are you going?
I would like to be, look like I got zapped by 100 volts of electricity.
People got a ball.
Hey,
Oh my gosh.
you wanna play? Or you just wanna chew on it? Hey! Sorry guys, I'm just...
He's reevaluating his life.
Here you go. Ball.
And I'm cold.
Jeez. Nico's like, hey, you took my blanket.
Much better. I feel a lot warmer now. After talking about that rain and stuff, I guess. It was kind of a little...
Was there another bed? Because there's three. And there's Dawn.
But there's no story for Dawn yet.
Uh-oh.
There's a section up here, though.
Okay.
Ooh, look, rock climbing wall.
Oh, I hate those.
My mom moved
She
up to the
shouldn't be doing
loft
that
after her
pregnant.
brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get. Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Ooh, we're gonna see that.
She spent a
eventually.
summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
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 That's,
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
Fun.
Lewis was
Yeah.
born a year later.
Not bad, not bad. Girl, you're pregnant. Don't rock climb no matter how high.
Right?
Oh, that's funny.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Dawn, here we go.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back,
Milton Lewis, Edith
and to see
Garden.
kids in the house again. The house...
Are you sure she would get used to it? Because
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
nice.
Nice.
So she homeschooled her kids, it looks like, pretty much. How do you think she's? How do you think? I mean, everyone was at one point. So, how do you think she died, Bailey?
Who?
This one.
We're playing
The
it?
beginning of the end was
Dawn.
Milton's 10th
Oh,
birthday,
Dawn?
I think
when
she's
Edie
talking
gave
about
him
Dawn.
a castle. After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Yeah.
Alright, I need all of you to listen.
Alright, let me. Alright, guys, we'll be right back. Alright, guys, and we're back.
Yeah.
Now we're about to see what happened to Milton. But no, the question was the character who we're playing as, the pregnant girl.
Oh, Edith? She probably dies in childbirth.
Actually, that is actually a smart idea. I believe so too now. I wouldn't want to believe it, but yeah, I think you're right.
She might die in childbirth.
So, guys, we think that she will be dying in childbirth. So,
Well, she's only 22 weeks.
22 weeks, well, something can happen over time, so. Well, this Milton wanted to be a king, it looks like.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh.
Look.
And just like that, he's gone. Wow.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
That's sad. So it seems like everybody dies or disappears in this whole entire thing. And this is where I painted the top of the castle.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Imagine having a whole section to a house all by yourself.
That'd be intense.
Yeah, when you guys move out, I'll know what that feels like. What? Having a whole section of a house to yourself.
Blue Gloop said, hide and seek, but more extreme.
No, right. I mean, oh yeah, I'll miss you guys, but I'm gonna have a whole back half of this apartment.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
Yeah, no,
Wait, it's a boat! I found it! I found the boat!
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
And when you guys move out and take Nico, Mom's getting a new dog.
So now it looks
Everyone
like...
was hoping to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
French bulldog, I think she said.
So, so it looks like we're about to figure out who is Lewis.
Lewis! I'm allowed to even talk.
Alright, let's see what's Lewis's story. Obviously he was a sailor, it looks like. So, I mean, that's what it seems like, right? A sailor?
Yeah.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Oh, he was a trippy dude. He liked the exotics.
Alright. I'm on exercise hall.
That'll be my dream.
You want to have an exercise hall?
No, as like my gaming room. Instead of like a gaming chair, I
Dear Mrs.
always
Finch,
thought it would be cool
as
to
Lewis's psychiatrist,
have a
I can
game
understand your desire
football.
for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly
Substance abuse.
sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh,
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
mine began to what?
I hate this one.
Mine began to what?
wander. I asked him to describe it. He said he started small,
started small.
Imagining a labyrinth.
Oh, this is so hard.
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I
Oh,
worried
we're
about
going
him.
in like 3D now.
Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band.
No, it's all me. It's very distracting.
He was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Oh, great.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his
I
feet,
got 2 thumbs.
were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor,
Really?
and he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Lewis. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
side should we go? Beautiful princess or a handsome queen?
It's prince or princess.
Which one should we go?
You like guys or girls, Dad?
Handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for
Sinister serpents.
sinister serpents.
You know where that
He followed the sound of her
Oh. Oh no, I think it's too late. Wait.
electric sitar. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Oh yeah. He gets his head chopped
For
off.
someone who'd never known
What
success
do you
in the
think,
real
Ellie?
world, I think it was overwhelming.
Because I'm chopping off the heads of all these fish.
And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
The right way of... I'm going the right way.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Just like that. Chop, 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 chop. Oh, that fish looks different. It's funny. Oh my god.
I began to forget the world we
Old Game
know.
Boy.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Hey, Lewis.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Don't do drugs, kids. That's what he said.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Wait. Oh no, I don't walk faster. Alright. I just let my thumbs rest.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
Allie, dance with me. Why? Everybody else is dancing. I might as well join them. Oh, they can go kiss some butt. Obviously, they don't like the music. Dance, peasant. Dance, woman. Sorry. Sorry.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
Oh.
There was only one thing left to do.
Hey. But now we know where the baby's got the drugs. Because that baby was sure tripping.
Bend down his head.
Wow. That's weird.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Wow.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
$56. Alright. Well, I think after that really sad note. Wow. That was intense. I guess we're gonna leave this one off here and then we're gonna start up part 3.
Yeah, we'll be right back, guys.
Chop chop? Apparently, yeah, that was a big chop chop. Alright, I want to thank you guys for coming out and I'll see you guys in the